So here we are, right? It's been a long time since I made a video. Not for lack of trying. I was gonna make a video, I don't know, a little while ago. I edited the shit out of it. I didn't like the way it turned out, so I didn't post it. But yeah, we've been locked down now due to the coronavirus for what? Going on 2 months. A lot of things have changed. A lot of people's lives have changed. My life hasn't changed. Outside of switching shifts. Usually I work in the daytime. I've been doing a lot of night jobs because that's when, retirement homes, hospitals, McDonald's, stuff like that. That's what's been keeping my company busy for me to be working every day, as I guess I'm considered essential. But, they like to get their stuff done at night when they close for the day. So I've been doing a lot of nights. It is what it is. At least I'm still working. I was lucky enough to continue working like a lot of people in this country just haven't been, It's Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. I'll say that. But anyway, here we are. It's, like I said, it's Mother's Day. And then over the next couple weeks, things are going to start opening up, And there's a lot of people out there that don't like that idea. They like sitting at home collecting this free money, which some people are making more money than what they would be making if they were working, which is a big mistake. I don't even know why they did that. Like, I get, people got to make a living. People still got bills to pay. Yeah, they can't shut your shit off for non-payment, and they're not going to charge you a late fee. But then it's still there. It's still adding up. So when all this is over and you go back to work, now you got to figure out a way to pay all that back. So I understand them wanting to be like, hey, let's give people some money so they can get food, so they can, maybe pay some bills, so they're not so worried and so, freaked out over everything that's happening. But to give them more money than what they usually would make it work is crazy. There should have been a cutoff. Hey, you make $10 an hour. You bring home after taxes, $3 something a week. You're saying you only work 40 hours, That's what you should have got a week. Whatever you're used to bringing home is what you should have got a week. Not you bring home $250 a week, but we're gonna give you $800. Who'd go back? Like, I make more money sitting at home. And then as things open up, they've had to change things to where if they call you to come back to work and you say no, the second time they call you to come back to work, now they can report you and they'll take away your money. This should have never come to that. And a lot of people are upset that people are even going back to work. Why are you opening up the country? The coronavirus is still here. Oh, we're all going to die. You're making a big mistake. Where do you people think the government get this money from to pay you? Where do you think they get the money from to pay for Social Security, to pay for Medicare, to pay for welfare, to pay for, unemployment? Unemployment is paid into by the businesses. If the businesses aren't running, they can't pay into unemployment, right? Everything else is paid in by your taxes. If you're not working, you're not paying taxes. So how long do you expect this country to run at 20% capacity? If 20 to 30% of the working population is working, and the other 70 to 80% are sitting at home collecting money, it doesn't work. Like, it's not possible. Like, I don't get it. Like, some people think, like, the government's just got money. Like, they got money. They print it, so they got it. You know what happens if you print money and just keep printing money? The money's worthless. That's called inflation. It's worthless. So you want them to do? Just print a whole bunch of money, and then that money that they're printing isn't worth the paper it's printed on? It's not how shit works, man. Like, I don't get it. People think, like, oh, it's the government. They got all kinds of money. Well, yeah, they have all kinds of money because we pay taxes, right? It's like a step-down type of effect. You pay taxes when you work, and you get your check. The company pays taxes. You pay taxes on everything you buy. It's called sales tax, right? The gas you put in your car, there's taxes on that gas, a state tax. Everything is taxed. And that's how the local, state, federal government gets its money to hand out to all these other things. So if nobody's working and they don't have money, in Ohio, oh shit, hold on. Like I was saying, in Ohio, they cut out 200 and something, I want to say like 210 million out of Medicaid I seen the other day. It's because there's no more money. This is why states are scrambling to get back to work. Like, to get the economy moving again, right? If nobody's working, like all that stuff that you buy, where do you think it comes from? It doesn't just fall out of the sky. Like, you order stuff from Amazon, somebody's got to make that stuff in a factory somewhere. The pieces to get that got to be made somewhere. Everything is made somewhere, right? It's like the clothes you wear, right? A farmer has to grow that cotton or shave that sheep to get the materials to make that fabric that is then sent somewhere, and it's turned into that fabric. It's turned into that cotton or into that wool or into whatever, right? And even if it's man-made, it's made in a factory somewhere. And then it's sent off in big rolls to somebody else that manufactures that fabric into whatever it's going to be. It turns it into a pair of pants or a shirt or a coat or whatever it's going to be, right? Then from there, it's shipped off to the department store. And somebody's got to drive that truck. And people in those stores got to stock those shelves. And somebody's got to take inventory of all that stuff. And then you have to go and buy it with your money. There's so many steps to every little thing. Like cars, for example. The motor's built in this country. The transmission's built in that country. This is built in that country. The body's made at the manufacturing plant. And then it all gets shipped together to this one place. And it's manufactured and assembled at an assembly plant. It's like, over the years, somehow we've lost sight of how things really work. There's no magic fairy that brings us our stuff, that makes sure the stores are stocked with all the things that we want to buy. This is all people. And if all these people are sitting at home, staying in shelter and not working, money's not circulating, there's no stuff to buy, and the economy dries up. And then what? The government falls, the states fall, everything falls. And we're stuck with nothing but face masks, gloves, and way too much toilet paper than we really needed. In any survival situation, there's a thing called a calculated risk, right? Like, no matter what you're doing, it's a calculated risk. Every time you go to work, you drive your car, it's a calculated risk, right? You're hoping that you're going to be paying attention. The guy next to you on the highway is going to be paying attention and get his face out of his phone and quit recording a YouTube video so he can see if you're changing lanes, so you don't cause a big pile up on the interstate, right? Everything you do. Us going back to work and reopening the economy is a calculated risk, but it's one that we need to take. This is going to be a pretty short video. I just need to get that out there. I'll be back soon. Hope everybody has a good Mother's Day. And, yeah. Remember to be good to yourself and everyone around you.